Hello everyone, my name is Jerry Gao. Welcome to this interview. Today we're gonna interview artist and musician Solsax. Yeah, I mentioned that I'm also a saxophone player. I have been played for nearly 15 years, and the target for this interview, I would say, just to find the something behind the music itself and motivate people to love music and to play music. Yeah. So for starter, I would ask Solsax a very basic question. What have you been learned being a musician for a year?
It's been very wild. Uh, when you see some guy playing guitar on the street or doing some kind of silly performance, even if it's not with a musical instrument, to actually, you have to learn people, not just your instrument. You have to learn yourself, and then you have to learn your instrument, and you have to know your weaknesses and your strengths in order to make all of this work correctly. I mean, some people I mean, they have a day job, so um, they're okay with not taking it very serious. But when you see someone take it very serious, um, a lot of times, individuals who maybe didn't go to school and learn how to even read music or uh, any of those kind of things, they just learn how to perform. There's going to be a lot of things you need to learn, and that's what happened with me in the year that I've been being a street performer, musician, and um, one of the biggest things you learn is you're not just a musician. You are you are entertainer. You're a performer. Um, you're your own security guard. I mean, you're dealing with people you never know. For the most part, people are pretty good, but I mean, you have to. Some people might not just like you. They might not like your sound of your song, your music, and all of those have been a lot to learn. And believe it or not, some people might not even think saxophone is cool. Some people might not care. So you
Yeah,
can't think everyone's going to think it's cool. So those are some of the things that I learned in my first year.
okay, that's cool. The next question will be, when you meet some like challenges or difficulties, how do you overcome them?
Um, yeah, going back into people, no matter what you do, um, people are either you're gonna have people who do love you. They love everything you do. They do like you. And then you have people who not exactly hate you or even dislike you, but they might have a problem with themselves. And so sometimes even the people wish they can play a musical instrument, number one. Number two, they wish they could play it good. And sometimes that upsets them that they feel that they can't or they're down on themselves. So they might take it out on you. They might tell you, you know, I don't like your music. I don't like this or that. So you're gonna have challenges with people. And then there's people, especially if you're a street musician, there's people who they're only interested in making money. They have their business, so they don't want you to play music by their store. They don't want to see you making money. They view that money as their money. Those are people who are supposed to give them money. And so if you are in front of their, if you're in front of their store and you're playing music and you're making money, they might find a way to try to get you away. Um, so you have to find another place. It's like knocking on one door. Oh, it's closed. Okay, you have to find another door. So those you have to kind of watch your pride, watch your ego, because you learn it's not exactly you. It might be them. So you have to. It's mental. It's a lot of mental instead of physical. And you just wow, learn a lot and find out these challenges and try to overcome them.
Sure. I mean, the last question is that how do you just motivate you to be stay enthusiastic about doing the music or being a musician? Yeah.
Um, I'm sorry. I'm here in a coffee shop here. I was a little bit short on time, so it's a little bit noisy. Can you ask that question one more time, please?
Sure, sure. How can you motivate you to keep a big passion about being a musician or learning the saxophone? Yeah.
That's a really good question. Um, Very good question. I think the biggest thing is um those challenges we talked about, amongst other challenges, can make you sometimes depressed and sad and stressed, angry, any of those kind of emotions, and you lose motivation. Um, but when you have a passion, you have a goal, yeah, you constantly have to remind yourself of that somehow, some way, and you have to find inspiration. And hopefully, others are finding inspiration through this video, um, to help keep their motivation going. Everyone has a different way or a different thing that motivates them. So what motivates me, I would say, is is you know um sometimes I have to wait till I have to stop and I have to just go breathe, go find a place that's beautiful. I like nature and just take the day off. Don't even try to play my instrument. And then somehow, some way, tomorrow becomes a new day.
Yeah.
And when it's a new day, then you just feel like, okay, let me try this again. And then that day might be one of your best days, and you might meet some of the most awesome people in the world that really love your music, and that really keeps you going. Um, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. I think it's okay. Yeah. It's all right. Yeah. Mm.
So, so yeah, I really appreciate you taking the time to do this short interview with me, and I'm really hoping it motivates all the viewers here to continue to, overlook challenges and find ways to continue to stay motivated and reach their goal, whether it's music or anything else. Uh, Follow your passion.
Right. Right. Thank you very much.